Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. Hope you're having a great day and better week. Normally we sit on this, behind this table, and we discuss golf things. If it's new bags or new equipment, if it's a new putter, whatever it is. But today, because of last year, we had reviewed the Scag Mower. And a lot of people said, hey, I love your review, it's done well, but can you show us how it works in action? So what I did was, I thought about this all year. I'm awful. I thought about how do I do this all year, and I thought, you know what, the proof in the pudding is really kind of where you get to the end of the year, like your final cuts, how does it work in wet grass and all that good stuff. So what I did was, and I'll put 4 or 5 minutes up of how you can see how the caster wheels work. I've enjoyed this mower, and I think I mentioned that last year when I've had it for about a year. I've really enjoyed it. I know people complain it's too heavy. I'm not putting it up and on a trailer all day long, so I get where people will complain. I say this is super heavy. Mine does have the big league lawn striping kit on it, and you'll see for this particular video, which is really, and that's why I want to do it, was the only really time that I put the bagger on. I use a side discharge chute 99% of the time, except when I'm picking up leaves. And so I'm also kind of doing a secondary video of the leaf blower and the steel, and we'll talk about that at a later date because people ask me how do I like that. So what I did was with this video, and you'll see shortly here, I'll shut up and then show the video. I blew all the leaves in the middle of kind of my backyard and cut it and bagged it, and wanted to kind of show you how it works with doing that. Did a really fantastic job, to be honest with you. I know I wanted to show you guys how it maneuvered. My slope in my backyard, and I'll put pictures up, it's probably a 35-degree slope. So I need something to really help me climb that hill, especially this time of year when it's wet. But I think you guys will see, and I'll put pictures up when it's done, how this thing works. And I've been told Scag has discontinued it, but then I go on their website, it's still there. I have no idea. So anyway, I'll shut up. I'll put a few minutes up of me mowing my backyard. And again, this is, you'll see how it does with leaves. These are not the standard blades. These are the high lift blades from, and I'll put the number up. I just replaced them maybe a few weeks ago. I was on the original blades and have been on the original blades for 2+ years. I've had them sharpened, but they're phenomenal blades. If my dealer could ever get more blades in, I would order. I usually kept 2 or 3 sets. I think there's minimums. They never want to order them. So anyway, long story short. But anyway, I'll come back when the video's over, and then we can kind of talk about really what my overall thoughts are on the Scag Sfc30 with caster wheels. So as you guys saw, the mower does a fantastic job. The only thing that sucks for me is I hate putting the plug in when you are using the bagger, or when you're not using the bagger. It's very difficult to get that in and out. It's, I won't say over-engineered, it's engineered awful is how it really works. It was a terrible design. So if you're a person who bags your lawn all the time, you know, it's not awful getting the bag off and on, but it's not the most simple little things with the little pins and getting them lined up, and I'll put pictures up. But overall, would I recommend this mower to anybody? Yeah. And I've used Exmark, I've used Toro and HDX. I'm not using the residential, I'm using commercial. And so I've used the commercial 30 for years, and I tried to get away from the heavier mowers a number of years ago and went to a Honda 20-inch, and while it was lighter, it took me twice as long, so I was more worn out pushing a lighter mower. I know Toro and Exmark has their version now out, or coming out this year, with caster wheels. I'm interested to check that out, and I will check it out. Hopefully I can demo one. Again, I'm not a landscaper, I'm just a homeowner. So is it overkill? 100%. But it is what it is. But overall, do I like it? Yeah, I think it's a great mower. Of all the ones I've used, it's my favorite. I don't even think about even looking to replace it. Early on, I think I mentioned I had an issue with the throttle cable, kind of climbing up hills and that kind of stuff, but it's been a monster. It's really been everything I thought it would be, and then some. I've had no issues with it. Now, granted, I'm only cutting once or twice a week. The height of cut in this video was 2 3/4 inches, for those who are wondering. It's mostly Kentucky bluegrass, but I did a full kind of heavy overseeding last year with GCI's turf type tall fescue. Say that 10 times fast. And so I can get into that whole conversation. I don't know if I love the turf type tall fescue. It's a wider blade. It looks sometimes a little disorganized, if that makes sense. But I did it because I got tired of watering, to be honest. So did it help with watering? Yeah, I barely had to water my backyard this year, and we went 7 inches under, you know, what we normally get for rain. So long story short, before I ramble on about rain, do I like this mower? Yes. Would I change anything? Yeah. The bagger system is awful. And I think the plug is another awful. I mean, the plug, I don't know guys out there who have this, the plug to me is not easiest to get in and out. But again, I usually keep mine in and side discharge for 99% of the year, so I don't really pay that much attention. If I had to use it daily like that, would it make me crazy? Yes. And that's honest. That's honest feedback. But overall, it's my favorite mower I've ever owned, and I've tried true walk behinds from Exmark, and I don't mean a little 30-inch, you know, 36 and 42, and to me this is the best one I've ever used. So anyway, just want to kind of let you guys know what I thought of the Scag Sfc30. I think it's the best mower I've used, and I think in the video shows how easy it is to use it around trees and whatnot. It's again, I would never go backwards. If I'm not having caster wheels on a mower, I'm not getting one. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know this isn't normally golf, but I think most golfers have nice yards. Not everybody, but I think we're a little maniacal that way. But anyway, if there's anything else you guys want to see, please let us know. And like I said, if not, I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and we'll catch up in the spring. Thanks, guys.